Since the fifth over World Cup in England, where they did not qualify for the semi-finals, their only fifth over series victory has been against Sri Lanka in the Caribbean just after the World Cup in 2017. 6 bilateral series since have produced 5 losses and 1 draw. In the fancy T20 format, the 2016 world champions did not make the semi-finals for this year's World T20 in Australia. In their last 2 bilateral T20 international series against India and England, they've lost all 10 matches. Walsh indicated on Monday during a virtual briefing, it is imperative to find the right balance of players.
We got to sort of refocus, re-energize, and try to recreate and spot new talent as well. Unfortunately, we're not playing as much cricket in the region for the women as we would like to, but we have to look at what we have and to get that sparkle back in, At the end of it, I would like to see us smiling again, playing the West Indian brand of cricket that we know we can play. As I say, there's a few people around who has not done well in the past. So we have to re-evaluate all of what we have, look at those players, look at the emerging players that we have, and try to strike the right balance. There's a couple of players that have been consistent in what they've been doing and been carrying the team, and there's a couple of players who need to sort of get the workload back up. And there's also some young players out there that are keen to get in. So I think for me, it's striking the right balance and getting everybody on the same page. But the most important thing is the focus of West Indies cricket and to get to play the type of brand of cricket that we want to and can play, and to keep improving all the time.
It's not difficult to pinpoint the reason why West Indies have struggled. Their batting has been a major letdown, more so the lack of contributions from their supporting cast when the seasoned campaigners failed to fire. The recently concluded series against England, where they lost all 5 T20s, was a perfect example. Only Deandre Doughton got over 100 runs, with 185, with the next best being Stefani Taylor with 78.
You can't just let it be dependent on 1 or 2 players. Yes, we have those players who are going to lead the charge, but we have good backup players who can and will have to step to the plate. So it's giving them that confidence, that self-belief, and it's work in progress. I'm happy that I'm going to be able to get a chance to do that again, but I don't want the team to be just dependent on 1 or 2 players. 1 and 2 players have a role to play, but everybody in the team has a role to play. And if everybody fire together, then we're going to become a much better team quicker. But if those players get good backup and good support as well, then it will put us in a good stead. So the whole idea is to give them, as I said earlier, self-belief, that confidence. And sometimes we're afraid to fail, but if you're failing and you're getting better or you're improving by making a mistakes or 2, I can live with that. But it can't be the same constant mistakes all the time. So I won't be afraid of the players making mistakes, but giving them that confidence and that self-belief that you have a job to do, we back you to go out and do it, and so that they can go out and express themselves.
Walsh also hopes to get female players involved in the proposed high-performance system Cricket West Indies is set to implement in the near future. He also called for more female cricket at all levels so as they can expand the pool of available players. For the newsroom, Markim Green.